Hi guys, how are you today? Today I'm going to show everybody how I made this journal out of, it's a no-sew journal, it's just made out of recycled book pages. And as I said, no-sew. Pockets. Yeah, so it's got tons of pages and every page opens flat and lays flat. So I'll show you what you need. Basically you need book pages. I'm still working on my Sydney Sheldon book. So I normally choose between, say, 12, anywhere between 12 and 24. I think this one is quite chunky. It's a good inch thick, and I think that was around 30 pages. So yeah, so just tear those pages out of your book. So again, doesn't have to be perfect along the seams because we embrace the imperfections. So how many was that I've got? Keep going. Now next we'll need some glue. I prefer, with the older book pages, I find that the glue stick, using a glue stick, you need a really lot of glue for it to adhere well. So next step is, my preferred choice is the Uniquely Creative Quick Dry Glue. Okay, so first off we're going to fold all our pages in half. A nice seam there. Continue that with all of them. Don't worry about that, that's fine. We'll work with that. I think it all adds to the appeal of the charm of turning something, you know, that was destined for the bin and making a good use of it. Can get a bit repetitive, but sometimes, you know, if you just put a song on and pull out a book and just start folding, you'd be amazed at how much you can get done in a short amount of time. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I might actually just do, say, 8 more and make it an even 20. 1, 2, 6, 8. And just fold these up. And I do apologise for the quality of the video. I'm still learning all this editing business, and well, boy, times change quickly, don't they? But what can we do? Embrace the change? I think so. Nice one. So now we've got our book pages folded. We're simply going to take the first one, see which direction you want the text to go. If you don't want it to go correct way, you can put it upside down. There's no rules. Anyway, take your first page, flip it over. You want to cover this with glue all the way to that seam. Take your next page, and with that seam and this seam, line them up. And glue down. These 3 pages don't matter so much. It's just this seam here is very important. Try and keep this seam as straight as you can. And you see how I've got a torn page there, but then on this side, it's on the opposite side. That's okay. There's no uniformity to it. So then you just continue through the rest of the pages, gluing, gluing, gluing. Again. Lining that seam up. Sometimes I do a few pages and then I'll open them up just to make sure that the edges haven't glued together. And just repeat until all your papers are glued together. Good coverage. Okay, we're down to the last few pages. Good firm press. And our last page. good hard squeeze. Now what I like to do is to make sure your spine's all straight. Then just put a couple of clamps on it, or clamps that will fit, and leave it to dry for a few minutes. But in the meantime, I will show you patterns, papers, sorry. So I've been working on a vintage butterfly collection, and this is going to be the cover instead of the ants. We've got some pockets for the inside and backside pages, just some numbers and tabs, tags, bookmarks, and these pages. Now these are printed on 160 DSM, and I've printed A5 size. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to go around and cut all of the images out, even down the center of the page as well. So I will actually finish showing you these pages, and then I will get those cut and then back to you. Come back to the video, sorry. Please excuse me, I'm just so nervous filming. It's quite strange to me. So, yeah, beautiful arrangement of butterflies. Some little journal cards. Some specimen cards. And just some pattern papers to mix in with it. So, let's get cutting. So I might just cut these out and I'll get back to you when I'm finished cutting. Okay guys, I'm back and I've cut all my papers out roughly, as you can tell. Let's check on this journal page. Take your clamps off. I just check through that all your pages are opening. See, that one's not stuck. So smooth out those edges. Oh. Oops. There we go. That's okay. We can fix that. Appeal all adds to the appeal. Right, so they all open. Next step is to grab your corner punch. Oh, sorry, technical difficulty there. Camera just decided to play funny buggers. So if you choose to, you can go ahead and punch your corners. This one will be better. And the last few pages. Whoops. That was a big whoopsie. This is why it's good to take a little time for your papers to dry, because otherwise it can be a little bit difficult to trim those edges up when the glue's still a bit wet. Okay, now the next step is what you can do is you can get some PVA and run along that spine if you think it needs it. So I'll put a little bit on. I'll show you what I do. Just put a bit across. Then with the tip of your finger, just try and keep it pressed together, of course, and just put a coat over those pages. You can always clamp that again. Leave that to dry. Now we're going to start on this cover. So again, 160 DSM printed on one side. I'm going to trim off this white border. A bit shaky today. There we are. Now, going back to the journal, going to measure the pages. So they are exactly 10.5 centimetres across by 14 centimetres. So I'm going to get this and score this. What did I say it was? 10.5. So I'm going to score at exactly 11. Now I'll just find my scoring tool. Fold that over. So that becomes our back cover. It's just about dry, but it's good enough to work with. So we're going to place this, oh sorry, we're going to cut off, so measure the spine. The spine is exactly, see, 1 centimetre. Score another centimetre. So because I want to, sorry, I'm just lining up. Because I want to have this, the spine be able to expand a tinier bit, I'm just going to go over a fraction over the 1 centimetre for that spine to be able to breathe. So 12.2 maybe. Now, and it was 14 centimetres, so I'm going to chop this down to 14 centimetres. So 14, I might go over 14.5. No, sorry, exactly 14, because I'm going to put steel edges, corners on. Measure to 14 centimetres from so where that second seam is, we want to go 14 centimetres. I might just mark it with me roller. We're going over another 14 centimetres this side. It'd help if I got it up the right way. Trim the excess bit off. I just eyeball it. And fold that second score line in. Oops, obviously I've done that wrong. Okay, that's okay. I'll show you what I'm going to do to fix it up. Then what we do, we glue this back side down on as close as you can to the edge. We'll gently place that down. once you're measuring up your spine. And then down on the front, leave the spine be. Oh, actually, if you want, now is the time, if we want to put in anything for a closure. So what I might do is quickly get a bit of ribbon. So I've just got this scrap bit of lace, and I'm going to adhere that, say a good inch of it, to the spine. Then we cover that front page over. Looks like that. And next, this part, I'm just going to fold over. And then glue that down. And this is just going to reinforce those corners for the little steel caps. Okay. Looks good. Now I haven't left myself any room here to fold this over, so I'm just going to trim that down. Same as that last book page. Oh, I think those scissors are sharp. Fix that corner up a bit. Okay, so there you've got your cover. Oh, my lace has come out. That looks not good. This is why we take the time to dry things. But sometimes I am too impatient, so I'll stick that back in. I might just pop a clamp on that for a moment. Next we can start, speed this up for a second. Okay, I've got these two pockets that I've cut out already. That's that ribbon. Yep, that's attached. So I thought, of course, round those edges, ink them off. And then just around the outer edge. Center it up. And there is your first page. So I'm going to just round these corners off. Oh, it's a bit stiff. I'm going to have to get my husband to help me with that later on. Either that, I need some new tools. Okay. Really rough that edge up. I'm using Vintage Photo. Highlight that seam. Oh, and just while I'm doing that, I'll show you. Can you see these little ants here? All I done was used this glue and just put a dot for the head and a dot for the bum and then a tiny dot in the middle and let it dry, and it's given an effect like glossy accents. It's like they're crawling across the page. It's so cool. So maybe you could do that with these butterflies. Oopsie daisy. It's alright, a bit more crunch in the corners. I've tried to design some mottled papers throughout this collection. So there's that. Open the front cover. We've got a little pocket there. Now we go on to our papers. So this is going to be my cover photo, cover image. Simply going to trim my corners up, give light ink. So yeah. Ink. I think I'm going to go to the right. This side off. Actually, this page I'm going to distress my edges. Got a little tool here somewhere. Here we go. My little Tim Holtz distressing tool. Just put the corner, the paper on the edge there, and it distresses that paper, makes it more grungy, more textured. I do have another tool as well, actually it's a bit easier to use. This it's from I've no idea where I got it from, but the same idea. Actually, this is easy to use. Really, grab those edges up. Put this one down. We should put lace on this page. Swap scissors over. Right. Just normal. And just continue going on. I haven't really designed any pockets yet, except for the front and the back covers. But when I finish the ephemera kit for these papers, I'll go ahead and put some pockets in and a bit of lace and some postcards and whatnot. Plenty of space for journaling. And just continue on. I'm going to leave a blank page so as I can do a flip out there. So next page, okay. This one, and I'll just speed this up so you don't have to be bored watching me continue. on today? I can't. down to the last few pages. I know I want to put this pocket in that back page. Finish off with a journal page. Okay, so there's that. The papers are in. I'm going to go through and ink some more edges, add some pockets and ephemera when I finish them. This kit will be available on my Etsy store. Just look under Scraptopia. Okay, so now I'm just going to put these little metal corners on. I'll just slide them on, get some pliers and pinch them down. It just adds a little something something. And to the back. You can see a whole one corner tight so it doesn't slide out on you. And just squeeze. And the last one. Yeah, so there's a quick and easy no-sew journal out of recycled book pages. The collection's called Butterfly Collector. It'll be available on my Etsy store from tomorrow onwards. I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you again next time. Oh, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe and comment if there's anything that you think I can improve on. Thank you. Till next time. Bye.